In this lecture, again we are going to see a very important concept, that is 3C concept. Now let's see why this concept is called as 3C, because it consists of card, then conversation, and at the end confirmation. Now you can see that all these words are starting with C, and that's the reason this concept is called as 3C concept: card, conversation, and confirmation. Now let's discuss about each of them. So the first one is card. So card is nothing but a physical media describing the user stories. So this board can be called as a physical media where we will describe the user story. And for an example, suppose this is the user story. Window shall close when up button is pressed. Okay. So for this user story, we have to identify the requirement and its criticality. So which is shown by this priority here. So we can have different type of priorities like high, medium, low, and any other type of priority depending upon the organization. And then we can have different status also, like open, started, analyzed, done. And then we should have a acceptance criteria, like press up button, check window moving up or window is closing. So this is the acceptance criteria. So this is what is the meaning of card. It is a physical media which will contain all the information about the user story, starting with the user story, its priority, its status, and at the end acceptance criteria. And once the acceptance criteria is met, the task is said to be done. So this is all about the card. Now let's move to the next C, that is conversation. So as the name says, we will have a meeting here. So suppose this is a release planning meeting where we are discussing about the release. So here developer will have his own idea, and then tester will have its own idea. Then there will be a thought exchange. They will exchange their ideas, and then there will be a conversation. And with that, it will bring clarity to the requirement. So this is what is the conversation happening here. And once the conversation is done, we come to the next stage, that is confirmation. So in this, the first thing is acceptance criteria is used to confirm a story is done. So if we write a acceptance criteria, then we say that the story is done. Second thing is, when we are writing the user story, we have to consider both positive and negative tests. Next, various people can play role of a tester. Like sometimes developer can also play role of a tester when he is confirming the acceptance criteria at that point of time. And then they may focus on the performance, security, and some other aspects of the requirement. So this is what is about the confirmation. Acceptance criteria. If we meet the acceptance criteria, that means the story is confirmed. So this is the main thing which you have to remember. And that is it from this particular topic. And I will see you with the next topic. Until then, happy testing.